Yo, so what's going on, boys and girls? It is Pone, and we are playing a little bit of Black Ops. And before you guys thumb down that video, because it is BO, understand that this is going to be a cool little topic I thought about today. You know, I was just chilling out, having some fun, and I started to think to myself, what if, like, Treyarch, let's just take Treyarch, for example. What if Treyarch gave us, like, the whole, chocolate factory, Willy Wonka type walkthrough? Just sit back and think for a minute. Close your eyes, if you will. Take off your clothes, and I'll take a picture and send it to me. But anyways, you think I'm kidding. But, like, I started thinking, like, what would you do if they gave you a grand tour of their facility? What would you do? Would you be excited, like, yes, yes, fuck yes? Or would you be like me? Now, I started thinking about it. I'm like, what would I do? I'd want to see how it's involved. I'm a perfectionist. I want to see how they make the game, what they do, who's responsible for who. I'm going to set a hit list for people that are most valuable targets. I'm going to put their name on a deck of cards. Bro, you're an ace. You know what you are? Yeah, the guy that created death streaks. So I'm going to find that motherfucker's office. And, no, I would really like to see how they really interact with people. I want to see if they actually have lives or actually listen to the people at all. I would try to observe. So if I had, like, one golden ticket opportunity to get into Treyarch, I'd want to know what's going on. And I'd probably steal JD 2020's glasses. Just, I don't know, maybe it'll get them laid for once. But no, I'm just fucking with them. But it's like, I honestly want to see what goes on in the inner workings, so I don't know if I'd sit there and be trolling the whole time, because, I differ from some people. I mean, everybody has their own opinions. I like Treyarch games more than Infinity Ward games. I think Infinity Ward games bring in more of a fun factor, not saying that Black Ops and Treyarch games aren't fun, but I think that there's more excitement, if you will, inside of a Infinity Ward game, but there's also a lot more bullshit, and with more bullshit comes like a level of tolerance that I just don't acquire. I just can't do it. So I enjoy Treyarch games much more because of the lack of bullshit. So it's like having a game ranked at 8 for fun, but 8 for bullshit too. Whereas Infinity Ward's like a 9 or 10 for fun, and like a level 2 for bullshit. So I would obviously take the one that's overall pretty hot sauce. But, it's like, it's one of those random things. So if I was inside their little facility, I would be in there, and I'd be like interrogating people. I'd sit down. Where were you on the night that this dude created Last Stand? Yeah, right, with a girl. Don't lie to me. And that's my interrogation voice, apparently. But it's like, I would honestly just sit there and try to interview people, see what's going on, see what their see what their parts and pieces are, and try to see, what's going on. And what I would try to do is I would try to convert them into like logical thinking people. To the point where that they should listen to the community a little more. I don't know what I'd do. I'd leave bumper stickers, hand out flyouts. It's just plaster their walls with nothing but, do this. And I would obviously go in there and attack them with my fierceness and ducky swag, so they would not be able to resist my suggestions at all, just like the women can't. So I would sit there and I would talk to the guys. I would experiment, but I'd probably be most interested in seeing what's going down. Probably zombies. I don't know what it is, and these guys, but it's like I would probably be a little bit zoned in. I'd probably do a lot more research on zombies. I know I don't post it or even play it that much, but I'd love to see what these guys go through and their mindsets and how they actually create that. Now, multiplayer, I used to create maps for a game called Unreal Tournament a long time ago. Now there were a couple of them that got pretty popular. But back in the day, I used to make maps and, different ones, checkmate, so on and so forth. So simple maps with simple ideas and just alter them a little bit, stuff like that. So I understand the ideas of building maps and trying to make it balanced. The one thing I don't enjoy is dealing with the bullshit. So I'd probably get in there, I'd try to find out who's responsible for what, come back to you guys with a full list of douchebaggery, and I'd probably give you guys each an M9 and you guys can go hunt them down. And I don't know. I don't know if I would spend my whole time trying to find out who's behind what that we don't like and why. And if anything, I'd ask questions like, why do you guys leave second chance in the game? We've been bitching at this for the longest time ever. It's just one thing that I'd wonder about. So I'd try to find out why they do it. Now, if they gave me a logical answer, because that means shitty players do better, and if that means shitty players, enjoy our game a little bit more, and that makes us more money, we'll do it. So from a business standpoint, I want to know that. And get roasted, bitch. And then I pick up another gun with it. These guys they're just letting me get my troll on. This was also a decent little gameplay. It was a little 39-0 flawless. It's just one of those dominating the enemy team thing. But I don't know. I'd have to ask you guys, what would you do if you had the situation, that golden ticket opportunity to go to Treyarch or Infinity Ward what would you do? Would you take the moment to strap yourself to a giant terrorist belt and just blow the whole fucking building up? Would you praise them on what they've done? Would you try to find out how things work? Would you want to try to point fingers? Would you want to be suggestive, supportive, encouraging? What would you do? And it's kind of limited. I'm not sure exactly what I would do. I'd ask a lot of questions, if anything, and I would probably forcefully teabag the guy that created Death Streaks. I think that's the single most annoying thing out of Call of Duty that I've ever hated. And I would probably encourage things like, I don't know, dedicated servers, the enemy to be dressed up extremely like Victoria's Secret Angel models. And that's about my only two suggestions. We can agree that those would be great things, but, that's just where it stands. So, wanted to ask you guys, leave you guys with that little question. What would you do if you had the opportunity to go to the Treyarch lab and see what goes on and do whatever you feel like doing in there? You're the boss man for a day. Let me know what you think down below, guys. Thanks for watching. Remember to like and favorite the video. It helps out a lot. Peace out, guys. Get it.